trip.
Road trip. We were headed to the southwest side of the island. We had to go over this beautiful mountain pass, had gorgeous clouds, and then drop down into a very different scenery. Very dry looking, cactus. All of a sudden, am I in Puerto Rico? What's going on? Got your sandwich. A little less humid. The water was really clear and calm, and we had a little picnic and we just enjoyed the view. We wanted to go check out this lighthouse, and it ended up being about a 2-hour hike, which was really nice. We ended up with a gorgeous view and got there right as it was sundown. Darren was able to play around with his drone, and while he was living it up and having fun, I was swatting bugs. Typical life for me in Puerto Rico. So Darren kept telling me about this nursery he had gone to when I wasn't with him, and he was like, "You're just gonna love it. I really want to show you this place. It's so beautiful." And guess what? It didn't disappoint. It was so beautiful. I mean, they had the most amazing, colorful, beautiful tropical flowers and shrubs, and then there was this majestic wall of bamboo. It was so cool. It was kind of like you stand in front of it and you feel like this little bit of reverence. It emanates this really beautiful energy. I love the whole experience.
We are dreamers of the
Drive this little Mini Cooper, and we didn't leave empty-handed. In fact, it was packed full. I mean, 2 massive plants and 4 small ones, and they're all going on our balcony for some privacy and some pretty greenery.
Wait for our home to show on the horizon, soon we'll be there.
I still have to find pots for everything, but it's gonna be great. I'm excited. loving doing these little mini paintings. I'm actually surprised how much time they take, even though they're so small. But as you can see, I've left some little white spots. It's important to leave those. This is a masking pen. Mask is kind of like a liquid rubber, and you can paint it on the paper. And when it comes in a pen form like that, it's kind of nice because you don't have to use a brush, and getting the rubbery substance out of the brush is no fun. But what it does is it keeps the paint from going on the paper wherever I put it. And then at the end, I can rub it off and it's white underneath. And so here I'm just using water, and I'm just kind of going over that area to get it wet. But as I add this darker color, it would have been really tricky to paint around all the little white lines that a branch would have had, or a tree trunk would have had. So this way I can just continue to paint, and then at the end I'll rub that mask off and we'll see the white there. Here I'm touching the paper with my hand to feel if it's cold. If it's cold, then it's most likely still damp. But it didn't feel cold, so I'm able to start with this darker deep color, and I know that it's going to have more of an intensity because it's wet on dry, and then also it's not going to bleed. So here you can see that my paintbrush has touched into the mountain, and the mountain is still wet with paint. So I've just taken some paper toweling and blotted that, and then just started back again. I've kept a little bit of a space between the mountains and the brush and the top of the trees, just to prevent that, but also it's kind of like a nice little white line on the horizon.
How come the stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away? Show us where we are. What makes the sun go to sleep every night, and what's it dreaming of? I wonder. How come the sky sometimes hides behind the clouds? Maybe it's just like me, a little bit scared of heights. Why does the rain always keep on pouring down when it's gray outside? It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. I wonder. How come the trees get undressed when it's cold? And don't they miss the leaves they left behind? Could it be to make the ground shine like gold until winter comes? Until winter comes. Until winter comes. Makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. Oh, I wonder.
So my next tiny painting is going to demonstrate some clouds, and these clouds are going to be detailed. Big shocker. I love painting clouds. It's one of my favorite things to paint, and maybe it's because there's really no right or wrong way to paint clouds. I mean, one thing you have to remember is where the light is coming from, if it's coming from up underneath the cloud or atop or from above the cloud. It does change the lighting for sure, but there's just so many ways to paint clouds. You can cover the paper all with water and then apply the paint and then just move the paint around with the brush that way. This way I am being more deliberate in where I'm placing the paint, and you'll just watch how I will add paint, and then here I'm just going to take a little bit of paint away, and then I'm going to blend it, and it's so fun. On my phone I have a whole album just dedicated to photos that I've taken of clouds. I just love me some clouds.
'Cause I don't wanna waste my time. Same way, then don't pretend that everything's okay. Don't string me along the way you do. Just let me get over you. Maybe you don't wanna know, but you enough for you. So maybe I should go. If I had known from the start, this wouldn't have ended with broken hearts. 'Cause I don't wanna waste my time, no. I don't wanna waste my time, no. Maybe you don't wanna know. You don't see what you have in front of you. Or maybe I'm not enough for you. So maybe I should go. If I had known from the start, this wouldn't have ended with broken hearts. 'Cause I don't wanna waste my time, no. I don't wanna waste my time, no. No, I don't wanna waste my time.
Here I'm adding a little bit of yellow into it, and you have to be really careful because what happens when yellow touches blue, you get green, and I'm sure there's probably green in clouds, but that's not what I'm going for right here. So just very, very careful where I'm putting it, and just kind of some of the brightness coming in from behind the clouds, the sun. Just trying to create that feel. Thank you for coming on our road trip today, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I will be back next week. Remember to like and subscribe. Goodbye.
Driving through days and nights,